for some weird. How many you got there?
Just in case you want
Hi everybody, it's John here from Frugal Student Gun again. And today we've got something a little bit different for you. We've been to the seed store, pretty much just the local supermarket, and we found these delicious looking squash. I've never seen them before. I don't know if you guys have, but they're called spaghetti squash. And we thought they'd be well worth a go. And as my lovely assistant Caden here is demonstrating, he's going to be helping cooking, and Alex is also hiding over in the corner there somewhere, not quite sure why. But as part of the growing experience, it's also good to know what you can actually do with your food that you've grown. So today I'm going to show you two things. One, how the heck do you cook this thing? And number two, how to keep the seeds for later, so we can grow them later in the year and have another batch of these next year. Fingers crossed they taste any good. If they don't, you probably never see this video. But anyway, let's dive into it. Okay, so here today, as Caden's going to demonstrate, he's going to show us how to cook this thing. So step one, we need to cut these in half. Now, this could be a bit difficult because squash can be a bit of a problem. Can you get it, Caden?
Don't want me!
Don't stab yourself. Hey, maybe I should do it, eh?
No!
No, look, yeah, I think you're going to hurt yourself there. Come on.
No. We need a sharper knife. I blame the knife.
It's not the knife.
It is the knife!
It's a very, very hard to cut. Oh. So yeah, you want to cut them down the middle like this.
Skills.
There you go. We're loaded full of seeds.
That was me.
Yeah, it was all you, eh, Caden?
Yeah, I did it all.
Now we'll cut the other one.
No, I want to do the second one. I want to do the second one.
Kind of want to, I think, stab it.
Yeah. It's all the knife's fault.
All the knife's fault.
Yeah.
I'm sure. Oh.
Yeah, totally.
Yikes.
Cough, Eddie, cough, cough, cough.
You're gonna have to edit out a little bit.
Okay, so there we go. Two halves.
It's your fault.
Why are you going to have to edit some out?
Because I put my hand up.
Oh.
That's your fault.
Alex is being very weird.
Right here.
He's hiding in the corner there. Anyway, it smells like a squash.
Never had squash before.
We'll see how it goes.
You need
Next
a spoon.
step.
I want a spoon.
But we have to spoon.
I guess you need to
Scoop out all of this stuff. So
Dad's gonna
let's,
have to
this
edit out
stuff is
everything.
soft.
yeah, just the bit with the seed will be soft.
I want to see.
Smells delicious.
See, John.
Ooh,
And we'll put the seeds in this here bowl.
And that there is the seed.
Thank you, Assistant Alex.
No,
not so very good assistant, Alex.
Whatever, Caden.
Ha! I'm actually doing something.
It's actually a little bit difficult to spoon it out.
This is
It's
very
quite
hard.
stringy.
Probably my spaghetti squash.
Right, two to go.
Tip, don't use your hand.
No,
it
one
gets
is
sticky.
Wait.
Hey! Why'd you cut
Your turn, isn't it, Alex?
Why'd you cut the third spoon? We don't need it.
He wants to do the dishes later.
Monkey. Monkey will do the
You
dishes.
see?
The monkey.
Assistant is
Yeah.
cow.
Look, can you let other people actually get into the bowl?
I'm getting it.
Yes, like me.
Okay, so that's about as good as that's going to get.
Speed, so.
Right. Step one, done.
Yes.
On to step two. pick up the seeds.
Damn, sorry.
Worst step.
Worst step. Never done this before.
That's not really a step. It's just tidying as you go, guys. Right, so step 2.
I found a dead seed. Do I put
Get
that
rid
in?
of the rest of this stringy stuff.
You see?
There we go.
Dead seed.
That'll do.
And
What do you mean dead seed?
dead seed.
Oh yeah, you can tell it's dead. Tell them why it's dead, Caden.
Because it's flat.
Yeah, it's empty.
Good
There's
seed.
nothing in it.
Dead
Stuff
seed.
on that one.
Right, so next thing. Step number 2. You need a bit of oil. In the meantime, also, we've preheated the
Mic
oven
drop.
to 200 degrees C. So that's all really good and going.
400
So we're
Fahrenheit.
literally just going to put,
No.
if Alex will stop leaning over me there, we're just going to drizzle this with oil.
That's a bit of oil.
Yeah, it is.
We're gonna put it in
Oh,
the
that's a
oven.
godly job of scraping.
Yeah.
Or was that mine?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It was yours.
Right, and we're just going to rub this all over
Why didn't you get a brush?
because we don't need it. We've got hands.
Yeah.
I've got a brush.
Use your hands. They're there for a reason.
They're gonna spin.
Okay, has anyone got a tray out?
Yes.
You. Oh. We got you out.
I'm not a tray.
Yeah, something for you to try on.
Try.
Someone forgot their get all of the seeds out.
Huh?
That would be Alex.
That was it.
Okay,
Totally.
so there we go.
I'm an angel.
Tray.
Did you not know
Grab some baking paper for the tray.
that? Where's the baking paper?
It's right here. Not that one. It's right here, Alex.
Good enough.
Okay, and now
I think I crushed the bottom.
we're going to put these face down
Crushed on a tray.
on the tray.
Crushed. And we're gonna roast them for
And then-
45 minutes.
Yep, as
Wait,
Alex has already said, 45 minutes
40 to
At-
45.
at 200. Whatever. Mr. Oh, gotta be so perfect.
Yeah, it does.
So 40 to 45 minutes at 200 degrees C. You know that they're going to be ready by giving them a bit of a stab and they'll be nice and soft.
Sorry, that was
Not hard like my struggle.
So yeah, we're going to chuck them in the oven now and then we'll come back in 45 minutes. What the? Come on, man. Get them in the oven.
Oh! What do you wanted me to do?
No, Alex.
So,
Yeah. Alex, don't.
in. We should get a boom kid doing that.
If cooking was like this every night, it would be yeah, something. And then timer. Push that button.
45 minutes later. Wait.
40 minutes, remember? 40 to 45.
Yeah, yeah, I went a
200.
bit far. I went a bit far. Don't blame me.
Whatever. Okay, so while that's cooking, look what we've got here. We've got a whole bunch of seeds that we can save for later. I'll pretty much leave those for now because there's a little bit more work we need to do. But if you ask me, this is really good value for money. I mean, I think it was $10 for those 2 squash. You know, you wouldn't get that many seeds if you were to buy them in the packet at the store for $10. Plus we get a meal out of it. So, winner, winner.
Chicken dinner.
Right, so in the meantime, Chef Caden will continue with the rest of it. So, what do we got there, Caden? How many garlic?
3.
3 garlic? Is that for 2 of them?
No, 6.
6? What are you doing with them?
Dicing them.
And then assistant Alex has got the frying pan.
That's a big pan for 6 garlic.
Well, we're going to put more than just the garlic in it.
Scrap pan.
Yeah, not this one, eh? No, that's not the scrap bin.
How many you told me not to do it, so I did. Help. Assistant Alex.
I'm not an assistant.
What are you then?
Nothing.
Oh, help, but nothing Alex. I'm so bad.
Oh dear.
Garlic.
Alright, so there we go. We've got 6 cloves of garlic and 1 onion diced up there nicely and ready to go. And I even actually turned on the pan, but like an absolute idiot, I turned on the wrong one. This is the hot element, as you can see by the glowingness. No heat here.
Not so glowingness.
Professional chef here. Yeah.
Wait, no, I need to get the bowl.
What? Okay, so now we're going to turn on the right element, like this. Hang on. Yeah, I nearly turned on the wrong one again. I'm not very smart with that sorts of things. Yeah.
Dad, you were meant to be
So.
mechanic.
Yeah, thanks for pointing that out, Alex. So the next thing we got to do is add some oil. Caden, will you do the honours?
You probably can't hear me in the video. Too quiet. I'm the
not.
silent one. Probably.
The silent one.
Totally.
We turned on the right element. Yeah. That element was not turned on. You saw nothing. This element is always on.
Right, so what happens next, Caden? You tell us. Meanwhile, Darth Alex over here is...
Put the onion and the garlic. And the pan.
Ideally that pan should be hot and going... But,
I guess we have to make noise.
yeah. Listen to that. Man, she's frying away good. Oh dear.
The only game that you
So now that it is either golden color like this.
And that's not fake sizzle either. That's
Yeah,
real
this is real
sizzle.
sizzle.
No. And stuff
Now you don't
was
put it from
real.
high, but you turn it down to a nice medium-ish hot, medium-ish temperature. Got there in the end.
It's something like that.
Yeah. And you let it go until all of them are nice and golden, like these bits. See? Golden.
Hey, Kaden, stop getting out of the
Oh, we're so serious. Hey, I've got a nice shot of the back of your head there.
the nice back.
First of all,
Oh, damn it.
us, we're the best chefs on the planet and the best comedians.
Righto.
I make myself laugh as well.
Okay, so now then pretty much while that's cooking up, we need to add 2 tins of tomatoes. This is going to be a little bit of a trick to do while holding a camera.
You want me to hold the camera? Alex, you do this.
Alex can open it. Don't stab it with the knife.
You! No! So much for professional chef. Am I right?
So we get a knife.
Oh, so good.
But not the sharp knife. You can do it with a... You cut your finger off otherwise. This is how not to cook.
Now
Whatever you see us doing on here, do
Don't
not do it.
But follow the recipe.
follow the recipe, but
Well,
don't touch
maybe.
the wrong element.
If it turns out any good, follow the recipe.
We'll have some reaction.
Don't worry, it'll be here. Dad, we need to have a bloopers page.
What? Oh,
We
yeah.
have bloopers at the end.
Maybe. Oh, yeah, look at that.
Juicy tomatoes.
Mmm.
And now that it is all golden brown, Dad.
Oh.
Wait.
Meanwhile, on the frying pan,
It's now all golden brown.
oh, look at that goldeniness, goodness.
You might need to add the tomatoes now.
Yep, we get a tomato can like this, and we go glug.
Ah. Hear that noise? That's a good noise. That's
And Assistant B here, Alex, is
no.
lagging behind on the tin opening a little bit.
Need to add some salt and pepper next. Spoiler alert!
What do you mean?
Spoiler
And it goes.
alert, salt and pepper's next.
It's not really a spoiler.
Ow!
Don't cut yourself.
I didn't.
Yeah, we don't want blood in our food.
Hang on. This is a tip for everyone. You don't shove the lid back in there right now, because you'd get this. And I can't because I've put the tripod in the sink.
I'll do it. So,
I need to move the tripod. A little bit of water. Rinse the tin out. Because we're all pretty frugal around here. Want to get as much of that tomato out of there as we can. There we go. It's got the good swirling technique.
godly.
I've learned the ways of the monk. Monkey.
The ways of the monk.
What do monks have to do with cooking?
They probably do a lot of cooking actually. Not a lot to do in a monastery.
They're not gang monks, they kill people.
So now next what we need to do is add the salt and pepper.
2 teaspoons of salt.
That's probably a bit much actually.
But I said in the recipe.
Yeah, the recipe may have said that, but sometimes they're not necessarily right. I'd go with less because you can always add more later.
1 teaspoon of salt.
Yeah.
1 teaspoon of salt. 2 teaspoons of salt.
You can always put the salt in, but you can't take it back out. That's what my mother always told me.
Hey, this is a half teaspoon. Close enough.
Oh, I haven't had that one before.
Look at this. Emmy Award winning
Salt
filming
distributing.
here.
And salt distributing.
So now we need to basically bring that to a simmer.
That was half a teaspoon.
That's not half a, that's a whole teaspoon.
Half a teaspoon, read it.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah.
That's heaps of salt.
It's good enough. It'll boil away.
Anyway, kind of, you just use this recipe as a loose guideline. What the heck, man?
I burnt my leg!
He's slopping it round.
Yeah.
Now,
Pepper.
chuck some pepper in there.
We're gonna have to add that at the end. Bloopers.
Look at that strong pepper grinding action. It's the best way to go.
The trick is the flick of the wrist.
Right.
Now
Okay.
it's pretty much black.
Yeah, that's about 17 tons of pepper in there.
Yeah. It's gotta be nice and spicy. You can always change it if you want, but
no.
I would not recommend it.
And I think that's pretty much it for the recipe. So we now just want to let that come to a simmer. Turn it down a bit. We'll put the lid on it and let it go.
Lid! Assistant lid!
No pressure.
No pressure, eh? You bet. Slow solves. You gotta be slow and careful.
Slow.
Yeah, slow. Don't worry, guys. I'm just taking it super slow. This is slow solve.
Can you describe it step by step for us?
Oh, sorry. First,
No.
solve the first
No,
layer.
you don't need to do that.
Dancing in the process, you gotta do that.
Very important step.
No. Scum, scum.
Look at that. Show it, hold it up again. No way. So what are you doing here, Alex?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. Classic and nothing.
Writing some notes about Caden's Rubik's Cube.
What?
You can very slow.
Let's see it.
You write a note.
Oh, it's top secret, is it?
Yep. It's Caden's notes.
Oh my gosh. Alright, so it's now been the 45 minutes. We've got the squash out of the oven and they're looking pretty good. Although for some reason this one here's split a little bit. It's a little bit unfortunate, but never mind. Okay, so now what we need to do is... Oh, they're fairly warm.
Yeah.
No, don't stab it. Oh,
That's
yeah.
how you top is ready.
Yeah, but that's fine. You don't want to keep stabbing it. We've already checked them. We don't want holes all through them. So now we need to flip them over. So, Kaden, can you grab the spatula, probably?
Why not just use your hand?
No, because they're a bit squishy. No, that's...
Hey, we use.
Oh, that's... Oh, yeah, that's alright. Look at that. Beautiful looking.
Oh, that does look yum.
Does. Oh, by the way, Zach is now home.
Hi.
He's been at Cubs.
And I've got Pit Reader's kit and Pit Reader's badge.
Whoa, hold him up and show us. Hold him up here. No. Very cool. What are they? Pet reader and book reader badges.
Yeah, I mean Pet Keeper and Book Reader.
Oh, yeah, not pet reader. You could read your pets.
You need the fork. No.
You need the force.
Right, so now what we got to do is we get the fork,
Spaghetti.
and Alex is going to have a go at it. He's going to just, not too hard, Alex, we want to keep the skin intact. The idea is to make it into a little bowl, but that one's kind of falling to bits, so...
That'll be on a plate.
And then what you really need to do, this is also an absolutely essential thing, is to knock everything on the ground.
Yeah, very essential.
Don't
Do it!
And if you look here, see how it's going all kind of stringy?
I want to keep a bowl around it.
Goes
as
like
well.
spaghetti.
Yeah.
So that's quite neat.
So can you need another fork?
So that's probably quite good.
Spaghetti
Yeah,
squash.
So now, there we go, you have a go at this one.
Yeah. Skin. Tasty. While you were gone, I was doing my writing secrets down about Kaden.
Writing your secrets down.
Mhm.
Alright, look at that. Beautiful stuff. Right, do the other two.
Do you want to try one, Dad?
Yeah, I'll have a go at one. Who's going to film?
I will. No, I want it. Oh, Debs.
I'm a
Debs.
good
Debs.
cameraman.
Debs. I'm a good
I'm
cameraman.
on a seafood
Yeah.
diet.
Aww. Oh, well.
And here you have a Kaden in his natural habitat.
Stop that.
Right, my turn.
Beautiful. The way they
Remember, Dad, sharing is
scrape the
caring.
spaghetti squash.
Shush, Alex. You're a very good cameraman.
Did you see here? We can just move it and it turns into spaghetti.
Tastes like pumpkin.
You see?
But the
I grabbed
You're not supposed to be
spaghetti is
eating
alive.
I grabbed a single string.
And
Okay.
as you can tell, Kaden just said it tastes like pumpkin.
Being stupid.
Yeah, we don't need the weird voiceover there, Alex. Thank you.
Okay.
This is cool.
Yeah.
It is like spaghetti. Alright, so now what we got to do.
Spaghetti.
Give me balls.
Now what we got to do.
Okay, but it's not.
I'll grab that camera back.
I
So,
found a pull meat ball. Laying on the
pull
floor.
the lid off. We have our tomato dish from before.
Very tasty.
Now, what you need to
Meat
do
sauce.
is we need to spoon the spaghetti into there.
Yes. Do I grab a different spoon? Or spaghetti?
We'll just use the fork. Just get the fork and plonk it into the... That one's a bit hard because it's kind of broken.
Oh well. We'll need to put that one on a plate.
And it might be warm.
Just a bit.
Yeah, it's totally just a bit warm. It's normally not boiling hot. But don't do it.
I mean, it's just been in the oven for 200 degrees, so
It's me, Mario.
45 minutes.
Just a little bit warm.
It's me, Mario.
And they have been like
That'll do. It doesn't have to be perfect.
they're all boiling as well. We got them out of the oven and it was going.
Yeah, they'll do that. They're in there at 200 degrees.
The oil was like sizzling. It's really weird because I got hit by some oil and it really hurt.
You gotta watch out for oil splattering.
Hey, Kaden.
Hang on, Kaden, get this one. Come
I
on.
know that was just annoying.
Can the squash is a titan steaming to heal itself?
Right, Alex. Meanwhile,
Meanwhile,
you might want to get
it's hot.
the grater out.
Just a bit hot.
Well, just spoon it from there.
Where's the grater?
No, that's the question of all the ages.
Meanwhile, I'm young Sheldon. Yeah, that's what you get for
Look
firing
at this.
my grandson.
Stop that.
Right. So now we need to give that a good mix. And this is basically going to make it like spaghetti. Just don't have to be super rough with it. Just give it a bit of a turnover. Like that. Oh yeah, look at that. That looks delicious.
Looks delicious.
We might have overcooked the squash a little bit. Because that's looking a little less stringy than it should. But anyway. Right, that's enough. That's enough. Now, we want to spoon it back in there.
Hey, Dad. Dad,
Yes, Zach.
is there any website sponsoring this video?
No.
Ah.
If you know of any that want to sponsor this video, that would be wonderful.
Oh, the water.
Just right. You're eating.
Final stage. Assistant Alex is happily grating over there.
And it's
Grate that
natural
cheese.
Habitat.
He is in his natural habitat, yes. Alex, the great cheese grater. Here in the Serengeti Plains.
The not so great cheese grater.
Anyone gonna
A
ask?
wild Alex has appeared.
Knock, knock.
It is grating some cheese
So much
for tonight's dinner.
Wild Alex has appeared. Zach, I choose you. Ah, you tackle.
Yes, it's a game of
Stop.
it's a game of
Here's the
Pokemon.
game. The Bigimon.
Right. The wild Alex is now eating his grated cheese.
That's not what it's for, Alex.
It's not what you're supposed to do.
I mean, it is
But-
for eating, but later.
So now,
Meanwhile,
grated cheese,
Handful.
sprinkle on the top.
Sprinkle,
burger, cheeseburger is be like
Get that sprinkling done.
that.
Someone's turned the oven off.
We are very cheese heavy. It was me.
We need it back on. Can someone flick it back on?
Monkey. You told me to turn everything off.
Yeah.
You lied.
Cheeseburger.
Zoom. Apologise, people, if this is a super long video. But we're having fun.
I apologize if
Hopefully
it's like
you are
4
too.
hours long.
Of course they are.
Yeah.
I
Who
remember
wouldn't
those
be having
notes.
fun?
I might show them later.
Oh, right.
I bought
Hey,
Hey, the cheese.
cheese sneaker.
cheeseburger. That's what cheeseburgers
You see,
are.
you grab all of the cheese. Don't be. You gotta be generous on the cheese. Don't be like, oh, that's enough. That's enough. You gotta smother it. It's gonna die of suffocation.
Okay.
Cheese suffocation.
It'll drown in cheese.
Look at that. Tasty, tasty. Right, we probably want to put some salt and pepper on top.
Salt.
Bit of salt and pepper.
After the paper.
Welcome to our cooking show. No, Zach, you don't have to flick of the wrist properly. So what you do is you go.
Compliment.
It's all in the flick of the wrist. You know, you go.
Comfort
Yeah, lightning wrist.
And by the way, this video is not sponsored by SpongeBob.
All right. Wow.
Godly. Now back in the oven.
Into the oven we go.
Guys,
It's hot.
gather around the fire. We must tell ghost stories
Okay.
tonight.
And as you can tell, we are American.
We're not American.
We're American.
No! So, there's 5 or 10 minutes, right?
About 5 or 10 minutes.
So, you put it in for 5 or 10 minutes, or just until the cheese melts. Professional.
I've got the plate.
Professional.
I'm gonna serve out some cheese.
He's swallowing a plate.
Well, we're onto a winner there.
Yeah. I can't wait for next time.
What about you, Alex?
You should have it.
What?
I'm not worthy of such tasty food.
What does the actual squash skin
I
taste like?
do not deserve it.
Whatever.
You